Now, a few weeks ago, somebody asked me, why do we have to build a dynamic society? That's a big question. If you think about it, it's a big question. You need to have a dynamic society for thousands of reasons. I just brought you 6 with me. Only 6. First one is to empower, inspire, motivate, and lead people. If you don't have a dynamic society, who would follow you? Make sense? We finished the dictator's age. Okay? There are people that need a leader. So they need to be empowered, they need to be motivated all the time, and they need to be influenced all the time. The second reason we need to have that dynamic society is to make a difference. What difference are we making? To leave a legacy and to pave the path for the generations to come. We cannot be selfish anymore. If our ancestors didn't build for us, it's our job now to start paving the path. Because the world is changing. The world is changing, and it's changing at warp speed. So we have to catch up with it, and we have to have our society always dynamic. All right? That's the second reason. The third reason, is to facilitate positive change and continuous growth within the culture, within the community. That's why we need the dynamic. We need, what did we say dynamic is? Always active, always changing. We need to have that because we need to facilitate the positive growth. We need to have people growing. We need to have people always improving. Now the fourth one probably is connected to it is because we want to share skills, experience, visions. We want to unite the vision and the values. And that's the leader's job. That's not the management job. Managers control. Leaders influence. And we cannot control people and give them those. There's no link between them. And I will show you after a little while how. The fifth point is to enable them, and that's very important. If there is no leadership, people cannot fulfill their potential. They cannot live a fulfilled life. And we've seen that in countries that have dictators. We've seen those. When there's a good leader, always, if you want to know if there's a good leader, look at the people. Look at the people. For example, take Dubai. What's happening? We don't have to research, only follow the social media of His Highness and see the activities. You will know that there's a big thing happening. When people are following, there's a good leader. When people are improving, there's a good leader. Look at other countries. We have geniuses that are boxed, not allowed to even say a word probably. And we can never hear of them. So leadership is about people. It's not about any other thing. It's a people business. The sixth point and why is to build a culture of development, a culture of leadership. Leaders that develop leaders. Not only, let me tell you, you know what's the difference between a successful person and a successful leader? Does anybody have an idea? There's only one difference.
Person is an individual.
The successful person discovered his strength and created his strength zone and he played in it. The successful leader created or discovered other people's strength and he let them play with it. That's the difference.
So it should be from two sides.
Yes, the successful leader knows his strength and know other people's strength. That's why not every successful person can be a successful leader, and that's a big mistake. Usually it's done in governments and in companies. A CEO sees somebody who's successful individually, he give him a job or a role in a leadership and then he fails. Why? He's good in person, but he's not good in social leadership, they call it. Okay? You cannot understand others. And if you cannot understand others, you cannot lead others. It's not about management, you see, it's all about people. Those are the 6 why we need a dynamic society. I hope this convinced you that what we're gonna say next, we're gonna give you a tool or an idea that why we should start acting. Now, this is a big challenge, absolutely. It's a big challenge. If this path was easy, everybody would be doing it. Everybody, anyone would be doing it. But because it's hard, very few take it. Only few take it. Look at them. How many recognized leaders do you have, or do you know? Very few. We're gonna have some fun with selecting some people today, and you will find that when you analyze your situation, it's like, oh my God, I'm in the wrong position probably.